Top Florida official spills beans on voter fraud. The Democrats don't want this getting out. President Trump refuses to back down from the claims that illegal aliens voted in the election. This will not be seen on the mainstream media. This is the kind of news that Anderson Cooper has nightmares about. What you are about to read will kill the liberal narrative. According to the Daily Signal, Broward County Election Supervisor Brenda Snipes is defending her office against a lawsuit brought by the American Civil Rights Union. According to the case, the rolls are inflated with non-citizens and felons and other ineligible voters. On July 31st, the South Florida Sun-Sentinel reported that Snipes acknowledged the processes her office has been using aren't perfect and that some non-citizens and felons have voted despite not being eligible, especially right before major elections when groups are actively registering new voters. She then said that the statement was blown out of proportion. Snipes is an ally of Hillary Clinton and met with her during the election, says the Miami Herald. The mainstream media will not share this everywhere and comment. Trump was right. Below this, together we can beat them. Yes, let's take a listen here. Broward County's Brenda Snipes appears in federal court.
The national controversy over voter fraud and President Trump's commission investigating the issue is now playing out in a federal courtroom. Broward Supervisor of Elections was called to the stand to defend her voter rolls. Local 10's Glenna Milberg was live in the courtroom, and she joins us now with more. Glenna.
And it could be a precedent-setting case. Janine, allegations of people who died or moved away or felons or non-citizens on the voter rolls, those are all part of this case playing out on the 10th floor of federal court here. It's a case that some are calling purely political. Nevertheless, the Broward Supervisor of Election was on the proverbial hot seat today saying she does everything right.
A member of President Trump's National Commission looking into voter fraud is one of the lawyers alleging Broward County has dead people and other ineligible voters still on the rolls. Broward's election supervisor took the stand to defend her office today.
There are inactive voters by law that have to stay on for a certain period of time until those people are allowed to be removed, and it's a statutory requirement. So anyone who would make a claim like that really doesn't understand the Florida law and what's required for those maintenance efforts.
We just want the voters to turn out.
Dr. Brenda Snipes is named in the federal suit filed last year by the American Civil Rights Union, a conservative voter rights organization. It alleges her office did not do enough to purge non-citizens, felons, even dead people ineligible to vote from the voter rolls. And at one point, there were more people on the rolls than there were even possible in the population. Allegations Snipes refuted in a response letter last year.
They even want to try to rig the election at the polling booth.
Democrats in Broward, Florida's most Democratic county, have called the lawsuit and President Trump's commission an effort to suppress the vote. Dr. Snipes detailed her office's voter purge process on the stand today. She also acknowledged, quote, "You're going to have mistakes. The worst thing in the world would be if you don't take immediate action to correct it," she said.
There are no perfect elections. You're dealing with a ton of paper in Florida, and it's just no way to have a 100% no mistake effort by any supervisor at any point in time in this state.
In that lawsuit, the ACRU is asking the judge to order Dr. Snipes to be more proactive in cleaning up Broward's voter rolls, although that, as you heard, may well be a state statute issue. There is no court in this case tomorrow. It resumes on Wednesday, and eventually this judge will decide what could be a nationally precedent-setting case. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miami tonight, Local 10 News.
That's right. You see the voter fraud that's taking place, and they're trying to cover it up. We all knew this. This has to be cleaned up. They say there's no way that they can get 100%. Yeah, but how about all the criminal activity that's taking place? we know nothing can be 100%, but the criminal activity taking place, the voter fraud, I mean, really, it's unbelievable. And, you know, this negates everybody's votes. So when this is going on. So this is a very serious issue. It's a very serious issue. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.